Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. Making money in Kynseed can feel like a daunting task at first, but it's quite simple when you know what to do. First things first, you need to get things to sell. Here's how. Number 1, pick up everything that isn't nailed to the ground. Plants, fruits, vegetables, eggs, everything. You can't sell stuff if you don't have stuff. And don't forget about mining and fishing, especially mining, and I'll get to that later. And don't forget to use your tools. Slingshots for fruit, sickles for crops, pickaxe for mining, and the fishing pole for, well, fishing. The more you use your tools, the better the quality, and the more your items will sell for. Plus, you can get bonus items as well. Number 2, get a dog and a shovel. Purchase a shovel from the blacksmith in Candlewich Village. You can save money by skipping the 100 gold canine sold in the Candlewich General Store and purchase one for 50 gold from Kane Hines in Nadia's Glory. Keep your dog on follow. Whenever you see a woof woof, follow your pup to a spot and he'll mark the ground. Dig for treasure and repeat. You can reset dig spots by leaving the area and coming back. Shovels also level up, so the more you use it, the better the item quality and the chance for multiple treasures per dig. Different types of shovels yield different loot tables. After testing a few shovels, I found that they all dig up jars, seeds, monster parts, and blacksmith items like wards, swords, and charms. Each shovel dug up those blacksmith items identical to the shovel type, so a tin shovel yields tin items, an iron shovel iron items, and so forth. Basically, I recommend making better shovels as soon as you can. Here's the definitive hierarchy on the ores. From least to most expensive, it goes tin, copper, zinc, iron, aluminium, shatterith, abystone, and then hyalite. Number 3, process your goods. And for this, I specifically mean blacksmithing. Ores themselves don't sell for a lot, but swords do. Tin swords sell for between 11 and 14 gold, depending on star rating. Copper, 24 to 30. And then I had to do a bit of research here because the wiki was lacking. 4-star zinc and iron swords both sold for 35 from me, a 4-star aluminium sword for 37, and a 4-star shatterith for 47. Okay, so now you've got your goods. How do you turn them over? You're introduced to the market green in the prologue, where you can set up a shop to sell your wares for a few hours once a week. This method is completely ineffective and a waste of your whole day. Instead, the general store and blacksmith shop both have an additional counter that you can sell your goods to in the top left corner. Keep in mind that each shop you sell to has a limited number of funds for the day, but there are 8 shops in total that you can sell to across the map. General stores generally have 25 gold a day, and blacksmiths have 100. There are also people in Quill that want to give you their hard-earned money in exchange for stuff. Check your community boards in town each day for stuff to do, and then don't grab any you find annoying or time-consuming. For instance, I never pick up hampered quests or cooking quests, and I only pick up quests for items that I know I currently have in my inventory. These quests just stack in your quest log and can be completed at any time. As you run around, you'll see villagers with an exclamation point over their heads in a bubble. Talk to them and ask them what's happening. For these, I only accept quests I know I have the items for then and there, so I can get my money and move on. When your friendship points are high enough with the household, you can harvest everything they own, giving you even more items to sell. At 500 gold, you can purchase your first store in Candlewich Village. There's the apothecary, the blacksmith, and the general store. I've purchased all 3 and tested them out. I'm not going into too much detail on how to run the individual stores here. That is enough content for its own video. For me personally, a weapon-specialized blacksmith in which I supply swords has been the best source of income. I've heard from others in my chat who made good money on the general store and the apothecary. The store you find the most fun to run is the store that will make you the most money for your time. Early on, I noticed with the blacksmith that the shelf was constantly empty, and the hired blacksmith mainly focused on orders. This leaves nothing for the walk-ins to buy. I received a tip from one of my viewers to make swords overnight for the shelf. You don't need to sleep in this game as an adult, and there are no adverse effects for skipping bedtime. That's when my money started to explode. Also, be on the lookout for items that Mr. Fairweather may carry to help increase your output and profit. Let me know if this guide has been helpful to you, and if you have any further questions in the comments below. How did you make money in your game? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.